ครับ
Mm. Uh, let's have a look at our assignment instruction first. So it's time for you to show uh, how do you know about the previous knowledge of your research topic and show the audience that you know well, you establish your research topic firmly, right? Or even to convince the audience that you already know what really happens in your research field or the area of your study. That's the point that you wanna uh, give me your, you know, uh, a small scale literature review as a submission. And you know, yeah, foundation and topic of questions being researched. Uh, for today, we will learn what kind of research papers, what kind of information sources that we trust and we can, select to use and summarize them and combine them and put it into your research review. That is our, I mean, study topics for today. And you know, the foundation, yeah, some of your friends cry about, uh, identification and formulation of the inquiry questions that define what you would you like to learn. So don't think about okay, you just create or produce your assignment and give them to Ajahn Pimpot or even to me because we read together. Yeah. Ajahn Samsat or Ajahn Pimpot could be well known. I mean, it could be know already, right? Known already about what's really happened. So don't think too much. Think about what you wanna learn by yourself, and you show the audience that you know well about the area of your study in relation to your research topic. เอาครับขอบคุณครับ The second one, you have to apply your knowledge on reading research that you learn in class or even by yourself. And the third one, you can analyze information found in educational journal articles. I mean, journal articles. So it's about the databases subscribed by our central library at university, and even I mean a very I mean some famous databases of journal articles that you can find and we can trust in terms of uh, uh, credibility of that things. And the fourth one, you should synthesize new knowledge into a written small scale literature review. So at first you should develop your research questions or inquiry questions first and scope them into your research title and then develop a literature review later, one by one, right? And yeah, step by step. And you know, I asked you to develop a small scale literature review at least you use at least 5 educational journal articles on your topic and write 4 to 5 pages of literature review on the article that you selected. So I hope I didn't ask you to do much. It's around 5 papers and, create or produce 5 pages, A4. And I already show you 9 steps from start to finish that you can, follow, or maybe you can just adapt to your, high study schedule at the moment, right? There are many, I mean, in each coursework that you study now, they already assign you to do many homeworks and many quizzes, or even uh, tests, right? So just plan your schedule or plan your timetable carefully, right? For my instruction, any queries, any problems, or any unclear uh, issues that you found in my instruction ครับปาน
I have a question like approximately how many words for the literature review?
a number of papers, right?
The word count, I mean,
The word
like because
count, yeah, okay. The word count, I think I didn't limit a number of words that you use. I limit only pages. That, I mean, in general speaking, they are in each A4 page is around 500 words. 500 words. ครับ
okay, thank you.
ครับ yeah. General speaking, they say A4 page is around contain around 500 words. 500 words. Thank you. Any questions, or if you prefer typing your queries on chat box, just feel free to do that. So ครับ
อาจารย์คะ it is not about the assignment but one of my friends she tried to get into the meeting and then like she said she need your permission
Oh,
like
um, it doesn't show. It doesn't show that. Oh, sorry. ขอบคุณครับราน two ครับ Okay.
Ajarka, I have a question. So we have to send you an outline first, like a draft on the 19 March, right?
Yeah.
And how about the actual assignment, like after the preview one?
Let me say thank you, Prab, for your question. So for someone who maybe it's not convenient to open your desktop now at the moment. Yeah. ขอบคุณครับพิญญดา thank you for your questions. Actually, it's not about your real assignment, right? It's not your actual assignment, but I give you a chance to send me or Ajahn Put outline for your literature review first to for this request. I will say request, right? For this request, I just to make sure that it's possible for you to finish your small scale literature review, but at the same time, don't worry too much if you change your mind during you get my confirmation. Yeah, don't don't feel worried too much. Why? Because during your journey, right, you can maybe you realize that it's very hard to find research article to support your research area or research topic. So yeah, it's fine for me. It's possible. And it could happen, right, in real life. So even we got a confirmation from me, I mean, when you send me an outline and say, okay, you can continue to, to research what you want. But in the mid journey, and you see, and you think it's very hard to find. I mean, for example, you get stuck in language barriers because, for example, you want to research on K-pop, Korean music, and you cannot read Korean, for example. So maybe you can change your research topic to make you to uh, find some papers or empirical papers or empirical research papers that's better than the previous one. So you can change. Yeah, you can change. But for the outline on uh, February the 19th could be, quite around 70%. I don't know, I asked you more or not, but around 70% that you can see that you can complete and submit your assignment, uh, you know, on that deadline. But on the way, if you change your mind, you get some struck about, it's very hard to find articles, it's very hard to read because it's quite, they provide you many technical terms, many jargons or something like that. So you can change your mind. Feel free to do that thing. But anyway, ideally you should, face something like that, right? That's why you can learn that how you can cope with that obstacle. ครับฟราน
I have a question like, can I use the topic or the text from other classes?
Um, hmm, for me, uh, it depends on your previous class that you find or you use uh, or you mix academic articles and research articles together, or you use only academic articles. If you use only the former one, only academic journal, maybe you have to find more research articles. Uh, when I use the term research articles, mean the articles that give you some kind of empirical data, surveys, interviews, observations, data analytics, or something like that to support their arguments, to support their findings. But if in previous class you use only academic journals, they debate about the ideas, good or bad, right or wrong, or something like that, I think it's not relevant to this assignment. But in terms of research topic, it's okay. But the paper you use to review your, to review or to do your small scale research review of this assignment, I think you have to find more. ครับ Another examples, you research a lot some kind of the area of your study from previous class, but again, you use only some kind of, article journals. They show the idea, they create some kind of interesting arguments or interesting standing points or something like that. I think it's not enough for our assignment, because we need empirical data to support your literature review. Okay. Empirical study mean they use survey, they interview, they do a critical review, or they mean document analysis, discourse analysis, analysis someone's conversation, or analyze the text from literature or something like that in terms of humanities and social science. That the paper that I mean ask you more to find that empirical research papers rather than academic journal articles. Thank you for your question. Okay, ครับ yes, you have to send your outline first, right? And give some kind of references that you use. But along the way, you can change whenever you think. Just let Ajahn Pimpot know in advance that, okay, it could be trouble if you keep doing this, because you can find any information sources that support your research topic. ครับ ครับ so for assignment 1, our due date could be on April the 9th. It's not, it's not look like you plan your study carefully, and then if you spot something that you cannot do anything that you plan, just let your ajahns know to spot your problems in advance, that we can solve the problems together, or allow you to change the topic, or suggest you some more sources of information. Okay. At first, let me recommend you to help you do a small scale literature review better. Let me show you my first example of database. So everyone get the links of my first database. Thumbs up, please. You already get the link? Hi, Joe. I call Thai Joe. give me thumbs up if you see โอเคครับ ขอบคุณครับ and you get Taicho's link on your bookmark could be one and only journal articles in Thai that we can trust. Yeah, in the present. We call Taicho ครับ Taicho. Taicho. If you look at, for example, รัฐศาสตร์นิเทศ for example. So have a look at Taicho's example. They classify types of journal articles clearly between บทความวิชาการ academic journals and research article บทความวิจัย they you know classify it clearly, classify them theory. So you can look at an article in depth. So if you look at การร่วมผลิต การขับเคลื่อนนโยบายเศรษฐกิจ บทความวิชาการ academic journals. So for this example, as you can see, there's no empirical data at all. You see that? There's no empirical data at all. It's just, paragraph by paragraph, they summarize, highlight something, give you some figures or illustration, or even, summary table or word table, but there's no empirical data at all. So you cannot use academic articles for your assignment 1. Right? So have a look at research article. Research article. การวิเคราะห์เครือข่ายดำเนินงานธนาคาร Have a look. As you can see, there some clues help you to confirm that this is research articles or not. So as you can see from the screen, they shows วัตถุประสงค์การวิจัย research objectives, right? And they did the same thing like you gonna do การทบทวนวรรณกรรม literature review and relevant theory that they use. Yeah, so have a look this part of the research article that you choose, right? And sometimes you can learn from this copy of this kind of literature review. Right? I mean style, the methods of their presentation. Some they have some kind we call research framework or theoretical framework. Yeah, research framework, theoretical framework, conceptual framework, and they have a diagram to show the step of their research process, and then research findings. So the research paper that you choose for your literature review, small scale literature review, could have all of these components, right? I mean, research objectives, uh, literature review part, research process or research methods, methodology, and research findings, right? And could be concluded with conclusion and discussion together, right? This is what we call research articles, but in Thai, right? Okay, so that could be what kind of papers that you can choose and use it in your literature review. They should have all of these components that we call research article, and that's fine. And look at the right hand side of the medal. Can you see that? Please, hands up or thumbs up. A little bit ครับขอบคุณครับ for that. If you see the silver medal, again, compare with music industry, entertainment industry, or even food industry, right? They have some kind of the ranking. The leaders, the front runners, or something like that. That's okay if you can publish in this journal. It means, oh, that's a very good quality journals, attract quality papers to be published. So if you look at gold medals, silver medal, I mean, tier 1, tier 2, it means that this kind of article have been published in the good quality journals. Yeah. No matter, Thai journals or English journals or foreign journals, yeah, they have some kind of ranking. So the papers that you choose could be come from tier 1, tier 2, or even tier 3. They say, okay, acceptable. This shows the quality of the journal that you use. We call index in TCI, Thai journal index, TCI, and they have some kind of information. You can read abstract, right? First, before you get download them on your PC or in your laptop. Have a look this one here. วารสารเศรษฐศาสตร์บริหารธุรกิจ Economics and Business Administration Journal Taksin University, they got golden medal. So it means it hints, I mean, it hints that most articles published in this journal, yeah, could be, show the quality of the journals that they already published with them. So it's some kind of, help you to make a decision that the papers you can use to claim or to review your own literature as well. So tier 1, tier 2, golden medal, silver medal, yeah, it's some kind of good quality trademarks, right? I mean, in terms of, sources of information that you use. So this is the concept that I want to teach you today, that how to choose the right papers for your research topics. ครับอ่า again ครับสักครู่นะครับมัวแต่โม้อยู่อืม One and only in Thailand, Taicho. They have a good quality. So it looks like a you know web portal of Thai journals, yeah, in one place. So feel free to get you acquainted, yeah, get familiar with this Taicho system. Yeah, help you a lot. No need to look at, no need to Google or look at journal website one by one. Yeah, it's, waste your time. Just feel free to use a Taicho system and retrieve all of you want in one place. I mean, in terms of Thai journal articles. So, so you got it now? You already get it now? Taicho นะครับ food waste. I don't know. I want to research on the current situation of food waste in Thailand, right? การลดขยะอาหารในครัวเรือนแบบครบวงจร integrated food waste reduction in households. You see, so they call academic journal. So it's not, not type of research article that we want you to do or to review. You have to review research articles only. So the question to wake you up, what kind of components of research that show that they are research articles? Just type your answer on your chat box. The question to wake you up. How many components or what components that you can find on research article? The article that they call oh that come from research or have empirical data. What components? What parts? Please. Okay, good. Start with references because the references show that what sources the author used. Sometimes you can research further from their references at the end of the article. That's great. Abstract, yes, but bear in mind that even academic journal, even academic articles still have abstract. Yes, but bear in mind, but abstract could be a summary of both academic papers and research articles. Yeah. Any components or any parts that show that they are research articles. Please type your answer a little bit to move your body. The medal, thank you,ครับ. The medal is about the quality of journals they publish, not the differences between academic papers and research papers. Again, just your friend said, medal or ranking, right? Medal one, golden medals, silver medal, and abstract. Let me say academic papers and research papers, or academic journals and research. Research articles. Both of them still have abstract and medals, and even references. Yes. So, what the components of research paper that make them different from academic articles? It start with O. It start with O. Objective. Thank you. Objective. Yes, we have. They have research objectives to, to succeed or to achieve based on their research objective. They still have I guess they still have it's a abbreviation. So objective. Thank you,ครับ. So RM means RM means research. Research me, no, research ME, research. Okay, ครับ อ๋อ methods. The authors must tell you about research methods that they use to collect the data. Okay, if watch this video later, read my lips again. RM means research methodology. Thank you, ครับ or research methods. The research methods mean the methods that the authors or researchers use to collect the data and analyze the data as well. So this we call research methods. And what FR mean? Not France, not France. What FR mean? FR mean? Like that. Almost our first break now. FRAM France. means anyone give me an answer happy case okay framework ครับขอบคุณครับ thank you framework in form of diagrams to show the step of their research process yeah and some they just show they show research method or methodology in diagrams and we call framework theoretical framework conceptual framework and finally oh no not finally another f another f another f research research or sorry some they call findings thank you ครับ and results right yeah good results thank you ครับ and discussion and conclusion ครับ thank you for your participation so the research paper or the research articles you can use in your assignment one a small scale literature review I'm looking for research articles that they have key components or core structure they have research thank you for everyone uh, research articles should have research objectives, research methods, or research methodology. They have conceptual framework, theoretical framework, yeah, and they have research findings or results. And its end could be discussion and conclusion. Yeah, plus references. That's fine. So when you choose research papers, I said research papers means you have to looking for these components appearing in research paper or in this article that confirm that okay finally I got I follow อาจารย์สมศักดิ์ instruction already that to make sure that that could be your research paper you can that you can review and again for Thailand you can access Thai Thaijo right Thaijo system okay ครับ and don't forget to bookmark Thaijo URLs we have Thai journals online during the break for 5 minutes break I ask you to access to these our research tool I call see uh-oh. If you study with laptop Yeah, you can download and install during we have first break for 5 minutes. You see my screen now at the moment. Sotero, Sotero, Sotero ครับขอบคุณครับ What you wanna download is Sotero 7 for Windows, and after you finish installing Sotero 7 on your laptop, don't forget downloading Sotero connector as well. If you finish Sotero connector, you can see a small icon behind URL bar. Yes, behind URL bar, to make sure that you finish your download. I mean, Sotero connector. And after 5-minute break, we'll be back. Yes, 45, 40, 10:40. And you just thumbs up to let me know that you succeed in installing Sotero 7 on your laptop and Sotero connector on your web browser. We'll be back. Yes, at 10:40. Okay, I hope you finished installing Sotero if you have your laptop in front of you, and install Sotero connector. If you have Sotero 7 on your laptop, it means you have, I would say, citation manager or reference manager software. This is a kind of Sotero can do for you. Yeah, it's called Sotero 7. Why bother download Sotero 7? Even we have EndNote X or EndNote 20 version from Central Library Chulalongkorn University, but I think we can use EndNote when we still are Chula student, right? But when you graduate, yeah, the next 2 years, you cannot use EndNote at all. That's why I suggest you or recommend you to use open source software like Sotero 7 instead, rather than EndNote, because they can help you to do reference management or even, note-taking system in your laptop. So if you finish and you set up Sotero connector, have a look at the small icon behind URL uh, I mean, you are our bar. Sorry. Yeah. So just let me know you already have Zotero connector. Thank you ครับ and you already install Zotero 7 Can you see my Zotero 7 on screen? Or even you create your own Zotero database on your laptop, on your own laptop. Can you see? โอเคครับ thank you ครับ At first, if you have Zotero 7 on your laptop, you create new collection, right? For example อาจารย์สมศักดิ์ say my small scale review. Yes, you can follow my example, my demo, my small scale review, and you create collection, and you can see your small scale review on the right, on the left hand side of your Zotero 7. So you can do that. Do that. If you can cry with your icon. You got my small scale review as your demo or your, or your work. Can you do that? I'm waiting for your responses. Can you do that? My small scale review and new sub collection, because we have you know 5 articles at the same time, right? So first argument. Yes, you can create subfolder of your collection. Okay ครับ I will repeat my step again. thank you ครับโอเคครับ I will delete my folder first. Yes, you can delete whatever you want. So at first you go to sotero.org/download. I gave you Sotero 7 link on chat box, and you can click on the link. You have to do two things. First, you install Sotero 7 for Windows 64-bit. Oh, sorry. At first, you install Sotero 7 for Windows on your laptop. Second, if you still on the internet, you download Sotero connector. Maybe you use Chrome or you use whatever browser that will show the Sotero connector. You install Chrome connector, right, on your browser, and they will show, yeah, I already installed Sotero connector. So I remove first to make it like yours again. And I install Chrome connector, right? And add to Chrome. Add extension. Add extension. Yeah, still on the way. Yes. Click on the jigsaw symbol and pin it on. And pin it on your browser, and you can see the Sotero connector right behind the URL bar. So can you do that? Okay ครับ Fran. Thank you so much. Sotero connector could be, could be your game changer of your research life. Make sure that you already install Sotero connector as Chrome browser extension. You cannot find extension, right? Until again, I do it again. Install Chrome connector, add to Chrome, allow them to install Sotero 7. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And click add extension symbols or icon. It looks like a jigsaw, a small jigsaw. Pin it, pin Sotero connector. Yeah, to let it show right behind URL bar. And we have a small one. Yes. Can you do that? Raise your hand, please. For some, for the student, if you can use your laptop, it'd be good. Thank you ครับ Okay. So make sure that you already have Zotero connector symbol or icon right behind the URL bar. So now we can try Zotero 7 first. So swap to Zotero 7. So you see my Zotero 7 software on the screen now. Hello. Hello. โอเคครับคุณรินัท thank you ครับโอเคครับ at first as you can see that's the real one that's my real software that I already use in my everyday life working there are many things to do so at first go to my library yes and click your mouse your right hand side at your mouse and create new collection right to make it looks like the real thing 2206 248 set 2 and create collection like that and again you can divide all of your work or all of your files into sub collection click right hand side on your mouse again and new sub collection and you say could be the survey okay according to research methods right survey and this cost analysis that one so I divide my files that I save based on research methods this is for example so you can just make sure that you can create collections and sub collections in the folder system on Zotero 7 can you do that smile or wave your hand okay ครับ can do that so it's still empty room on your collection right still empty room on your collection so get back to Taijo system get back to your Taijo system get back to your Taijo system and find research paper that you fancy or you select. Food waste. Okay. Okay. Choose one. It's a TCI tier 2 silver medal and index by Scopus. That's another one that we should learn. We should learn later. Yeah, just like your friend said, we should read abstract first because to make sure that this is a research paper because they got objective. Okay. And click to read PDF file. Again, if you look at, I will say slowly. If you look at that, they still have Zotero icon right behind the URL that you click on, right? So you just have a mouse over on Zotero connector and click on the icon, right? The document icon, get back to your Zotero software on your laptop, and you can see all of metadata, or I call bibliographic data of research paper, including full paper or full text at the same time, right under the name of research article that you download. Can you do that? Or smile? Please let me know. Can you do that? Yeah. Again, during I wait for your response, I can move item to trash first. Now, empty now, like yours. Empty now, and still on my folder 2206, 248, sec2, right? And back, oh, sorry. And back. And back to Taichung and find my research paper that I want to download. But I want to download both metadata or bibliographic data or paper data, right? Together with full text, together with its full text at the same time. So if you already install Zotero 7 on your laptop and you install Zotero connector on your Google Chrome, it could be ready for you to do the same thing like I did. So you just click on the small icon, document icon, right behind the URL bar. And you click on to save it, all of metadata of the paper and full text on your My Collection folder. And that's it. Yes. To check it up, that's already on your research topic or not. Okay. A little bit cracked. So you can do it. Okay ครับ Pram, thank you so much. Can do it. Anyone else? Just let me know. Smile or even thumbs up. ครับ thank you ครับ In Picha, thank you ครับ So oh no. So you already have paper metadata or paper data, article data together with full text PDF. Yeah, right under their metadata at the same time. So you can do it. It means when we know Zotero 7, no need to key in or give a data entry by hand at all. Don't do that again. And don't use Chrome bookmark again when you do a research. Don't do that. Why? Because we need paper data or paper metadata, right? To write your references or bibliographies at the end of your work or at the end of your small scale literature review, at the end of your assignment paper. So again, don't use Chrome bookmarks when you do a research. Please use Zotero 7 plus Zotero connector together because you want to extract all of bibliographic data or metadata right on your Zotero 7 software automatically. So after we know Zotero 7, don't do it by hand or by manual anymore. Don't do that. So you can extract all of the data that you want automatically. So you can do it now. And every web page that appear on web browser, everything. But seriously, you can download, from library website, databases like Kaijo or other commercial databases subscribed by Chulalongkorn University Central Library. Yes, you can. Come with paper data or metadata together with full text at the same time in the same folder. Yes. Think back about the routine that you always bookmark the web page is useless when you do serious research. Yeah, so you can do it now. And next, just move to a practical side of using Zotero 7. When you do a research, open Microsoft Word 365 or any version that you have. Okay, you see my screen now? You see my screen now? Yeah. Thank you,ครับ. And look at menu. Look at menu. Zotero menu. You found that? before that. Mm, mm, mm. Before that, on your Microsoft Word, and then click on Zotero. There's two options for you. First, add and edit citation. Second one, add and edit bibliography. What's the difference between two? The first one, add citation. I mean, this is my paper on food waste and add citation mean the way that we do an in-text citation. We put this kind of in-text citation behind the sentences or behind the paragraph that you get an idea from the others, right? And for this coursework, just ask you to do an APA 7 style. So at the moment, look at the first icon, say, first, choose APA 7 edition, right? To make it sure. Choose APA 7 edition, and then click add citation, right? Automatic update citation. Okay. Add citation and find the citation that you save the food waste management and click on OK. And you can see your in-text citation in APA style now. So can you do that? Can you do that? Can you do that? Make a reference, references. Make a references. Make a references and back to Zotero, add bibliography. Yes, they already delete space first. One. So can you do that? Raise your hand. This is, I call in-text citation, right? In-text citation APA 7 style. This is, and this could be bibliography at the end of your paper, of your term paper. Can you do that? Raise your hand. Please raise your hand. If you can do that, just climb. So I can spot on your trouble. Okay, figure that. Thank you so much. So you can follow my instruction now. So after we finished today's class, it means when I'm joking, when I click on your submission file, I have to see gray color on the in-text citation because it means it was generated by Zotero 7. Yes, yes ครับ Fran, you can do it on Google Doc. Good. Let me show you Google Doc. Why not? Why not? On Google Doc, Google Doc, create new one. Okay. You can see your Zotero menu. You see that? Can you do that? Zotero 7. Right on the menu bar of Google Doc. Google Doc. And again, try some. Yes, yes, yes. This is my research paper N2206 248 Sec 2. Click on Zotero menu, add citation. You know the difference now? You know the difference now? Add citation, I means in-text citation in parentheses, author year, author year, yeah, author year, page number in parentheses. I call APA 7 edition style. Let me type on APA 7 edition style. Okay. Citation mean in-text citation in parentheses, author, year, page number, right? And you just mouse over, yeah, at the end of sentences that you want to cite, C-I-T-E cite, or, yeah, something like that. Zotero, add citation. Yes. You see you can sync your Zotero 7 with Google Docs, but with limited space or with limited storage. They allow you silly 300 megabytes, I think, but it's okay. It's enough for metadata or it's enough for bibliographic data that you save. It's okay. It's okay. So at this moment, you choose American Psychological Association APA 7 edition and click OK again. Right. And choose the food waste. And done. Yes, you did it with Sotero at the same time. So you can create in-text citation or even references at the end of your paper with Google Doc as well. When you allow Google to access your Sotero account, yes, you have to create Sotero account to sync them together with your Google Doc. So it takes time a little bit. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah, you can practice by yourself. Do it yourself. Yes, when you have time. And again, I do the same thing like I did on Microsoft Word. But for, for you who not keen on IT or, computer, that's fine. You just use standalone Microsoft Word and do it like I show you. I demo you on that screen, right? Yes, you can. References. Okay. Says and Sotero add bibliography. Yes. You see that on APA style. On the APA style. This is APA style for in-text citation and reference at the end of your paper. So you see that? I don't want to ask, can you do that because it's a little bit complicated. But you have to, do several accounts and sync them together with your Google account at the same time. You can do it. But if you don't mind, just use standalone Microsoft 365. Yeah, and let Sotero 7 did it for you. That's fine. No need to link with Google Doc, except you on mobile. This is okay. You online, this is okay. But if you use standalone on your laptop, yeah, why not? I always use standalone Zotero 7 on my laptop only. No need to connect online. So you confident that you can do it, just smile. But if you still, in trouble on installation, just cry. Just let me know. How many population on this online meeting that suffer from installation? Okay, yeah, you smile now. Yes. Anyone's cries? Just let me know, and you can watch my video later, or even you search on YouTube. Yeah, and I'm in Software 7. There are many experts that explain you in English about how to process Software 7 in more details or in a complicated way of use. That's fine. Any wanna cry? Just let me know. I can spot on, you know. I mean, not Google Doc, but it's a little bit complicated, but I mean, standalone word. Any face the problems of this thing? It's okay. Most of you can do this thing, can use Sotero 7 now, right? Next, get back to your Sotero 7. Get back to your Sotero 7. Get back to your Sotero 7 on your laptop and look at, click on the paper that you download, and could be 1, 2, 3, 4 notes. Yes, there's some notes on this icon. You see that? Please raise your hand. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, ครับ Thank you ครับ Attention. Yeah, click on nerd. Why I recommend you or suggest you to do that thing. So now it's a note-taking function. Yes, note-taking function. When you click on notes, yes, you can write down this article is very interesting. I will use it when drafting my introduction. Yes, that's why I recommend you now, when you do a research, don't save any kind of web pages or databases right on your browser. It's useless in terms of research doing, but use Sotero 7 instead. That's more efficient rather than use browser bookmark. So you can take a note, and when you finish a note, they will show up right under this folder or under this file together with full text, and now you can read it together. Why this program can do that? It's more complicated. Why? Because this software try to prevent you from how you say that? Get out. They prevent from plagiarism. Sorry. I'm getting old now. Plagiarism. I confess, me too. When we do homework on the screen, I use second monitor, and one monitor you read the paper, right? And one screen from the another monitor from your laptop, you write down on your words to do your homework or term paper, right? You write or you type in from Microsoft Word, and another monitor, you read the paper. Trust me, without note taking is quite easily to do, plagiarism. Yes, without intention. I say without intention. That's why you have to get back to basic, taking notes first. And how easy when you use Zotero 7, because you can take note. I would say digital note taking. Yeah, why not? Digital note taking. Why? Because you can take notes, type right here near the file, and yes, put up together with, the page that you want to take note. That protect you or prevent you from plagiarism with intention. Yes, this is how to use digital tools to protect you from, accusation of plagiarism. Please take the note with, uh, Zotero 7 instead, because they attach your note in real time with your file, and have a look. So get back to your note. You see this screen now. Look at, yes, you have note, and then you have 3 tags or keywords right here, directly from the website, right? From Taito system tag. So you can create your own tags or additional tags by yourself. Yes. You see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, it's time to have a second break now. You can see that? And create new tag, right? Food waste, special event, sustainability, อาหารขยะ why not? In Thai, just make for some example. การ you see, they will suggest you with the existing tag that you already have in Zotero software, because I have many folders inside, in Zotero 7 already, right? The existing tags. So they just suggest from the existing. That's fine. It's a little bit smart suggestion, right? Sometimes การกำจัดขยะ and that's it. You again, before we have second break, you can take note directly from your Zotero 7 together with full text. And the second one, you can add up your keywords, in other words, tags, directly on your Zotero 7 as well. At the same time, that's how good it is to prevent you from plagiarism without intention. I say without intention. Yeah, no one want to, plagiarize someone's work, right? But if you fail to plan your timetable or your schedule of your work. And there's a last minute before submission, maybe plagiarism could be your last strategy that you choose, or even use AI, to create your work, right? That means you almost die because, there's many tools that detect or, check up your authentic work or not from plagiarism and AI use. So we can talk it on our last session after we have a second break. See you on 11:40. Okay,ครับ recording. So, you already know Citation as one of citation manager or reference management software. And you use, Taizhou as an trust information sources for Thai research paper or Thai research articles in ranking journal, right? Tier 1, Tier 2, golden medal, silver medal. And next, just move on to next sources. We call CU reference database. CU reference databases. Have a look. So you see the screen now? You see the screen? Can you see the screen now? Let me know, please. Okay,ครับ if you look at, reference database provided by central libraries of our university, you can see the list on, from A to Z, from A to Z. Many of you used to use academic search, right? Ultimate is a one-size-fits-all database, universe, the general database that you can find all of things. But for your research topic, in this coursework, or even in your final year project, right? You can, use some kind of special database that specialize, or specific to your research scope or area of your study. For example, if you come from humanities or social science, what I recommend you could be Cambridge Core. Cambridge Core. Yes, you can find research articles, Oxford Journal Online. Right. It could be more specific rather than you use academic search, elite, or the academic search ultimate, something like that, is very broad, very general, right? It looks like it's very hard to find something in the big ocean, right? Okay, crap. And one could be Search Journal Online. Search Journal Online. Search Journal Online. Yes, and they provide you Search Journal Open as well at the same time. So okay. Look at, for example, first Search Journal Online. Search Journal Online. You have to agree with Easy Proxy first. Log in. Research again. Why I recommend you to use CU reference database rather than Google it on your web browser, because the things I say peer review. Peer mean friends, right? Academic friends. Circle of academic friends. Yeah, they call peer review. So for example, when you, yeah, I enjoy watching MasterChef, enjoy watching The Voice Thailand, Britain Got Talent, something like that. All of TV programs like that. They are judges, right? But in academic world, we have peer reviewers. Peer reviewers. We call blind review. We don't know who read your work. We don't know who evaluate or assess your work. And yes, this is another indicator that points out the quality of research article or research journals. Yes, we call peer review. Peer review. Review by peers. But sometimes they act like our enemies because they give you some harsh comments. They criticize you too much without knowing who you are, who are your peer reviewers or blind review. Okay. Look at the search journals, find food waste, in Thailand, a little bit specific. Okay. Waste management developments in the last 5 decades. So you have many filters that help you to refine the paper or the articles that really suits your need. So look at some kind of symbol. They say open access. If you look at the open lock, it means open access. You can read, you can download for free. Right? For free. And again, if you have a green lock, open. Green open locks, it means available access. It means, AKA, Jula buy it for you. It's different from orange locks, open access, that is available access. You can access from Jula, not from Thammasat, for example. So it's brought to you by Central Library Chulalongkorn University. Okay, any here. For example, you click on the article you choose, and again, look back right behind the URL bar. Right behind the URL bar. And that means you can download into your Zotero again. So whatever you browse, whatever you search from the internet, you open Zotero 7 together, you can save it. What I need, or I encourage you to use Zotero 7 because you can download metadata or book data or paper data right inside your Zotero 7. The second, the full text paper or full text article, yes, right under your folder in one place. That's lovely to do that thing. And yeah, look back to your Zotero. Yes, it's come together with such PDF full text together with journal articles, metadata. So again, sorry, it's feel boring, right? I will ask you again, you can do it now? You can do it by yourself, you DIY now? Thumbs up, please. Okay, thank you, thank you. And again, I want to show you whatever library databases, free or commercial, you can download. 1, metadata about papers. 2, full text if they provide you or you have rights to access. You have the right to access whatever university buy for you or whatever you pay for them. Yes. Why I encourage you to use databases like that? Because it's about the credibility you can trust, right? Peer review, ranking, middle tier 1, tier 2, yeah, even English, yeah, they have some kind of process that guarantee the quality of information sources that you get. Again, no need to reinvent the wheel. Again, to repeat again, it's fine. You can use it right on your Microsoft Word 365 or even Google Docs. A little bit complicated if you use syncing sync functions of Zotero online. Your friends ask about, there are many other products that you use on behalf of Zotero 7. They say yes, and Note X, right? Subscribed by Chula, Mandalay, right? Mandalay software or any whatever that you use. But for this coursework, I just just suggest you to use Zotero 7 instead, because to make you get familiar with these tools easily. And the last tools I suggest you to use, not about generative AI, because generative AI is sometimes it's break the laws or it's break university regulations in terms of plagiarism, in terms of creativity of your output. You can prevent yourself. You protect yourself by taking notes, by using Zotero 7, by manual, right? Okay, and plan your timetable or plan your deadline of submission carefully. If you rush, if you hurry, if you lack of good planning, maybe generative AI could be your last resource to do that thing, and you feel uncomfortable. And yeah, they have something. Even you use a little bit for structure something, and someone asks you, or your teachers ask you, okay, do you use generative AI? If you use, you cannot lie to them, right? And you say, yeah, yeah, maybe they have some kind of effect, or they will look down of your ability. Yeah, some kind of many misconception about you use or your usage of AI. And okay, I suggest you to use something that the librarians like me did. Because um, do you remember that your friends talking about, abstract? Abstract means a summary of each research paper or academic paper as well. They have an abstract or summary, right? In movie, we call synopsis, right? Synopsis, abstract, a summary. They do similar function in terms of tell a brief description or a brief story of that papers. So you can make a final decision that you can read it or not. Yeah, sometimes. And the tools that I want to suggest you in our last session could be Anif, copy, and you got the link now. Anif, Anif. Sorry, not generative AI, but it's a smart tools for you to create index documents. So you got the link now. You can see my screen. Just thumbs up. Okay,ครับ. Thank you. And if choose a control subject vocabulary and train an if on already indexed documents can then suggest subject for new documents. ขอบคุณครับอายรินขอบคุณครับ why I suggest you the tools like this? Because when you look back on your Sotero note taking or your Sotero 7 notes, they have some kind of tags, TAGs, tags or keywords, right? So one strategy that protect you from plagiarism without intention means you just jot down keywords and compose your sentence by yourself. That is a good strategy to protect yourself or prevent you from plagiarize someone's work. Yes, it's good. Let me give you some example in real life. Yes, one day you and your friend watch films in theaters together. And after we leave, some of your friends just talking about how admiration films or how motivated of this film different from yours, right? Even we watch the same films in theaters, but each person has their own, admiration, pleasure, or everything else. Even we watch the same movies, right? So the way you tell your friends or even your families about the movie you just finished watching them is note taking. You note only some, or you highlight something that attract you, so attractive and relevant to your research. Okay. In analog world, yes, you have to read the papers that you download or you print out twice or 3 times, 4 times before you start summarizing them, right? But in digital world, yes, you know jot down some keywords from the reading list or from the papers that you just download and create your paragraphs or created sentences by yourself. That's a good strategy to protect you from breaking research ethics, right? I think Ajahn Pimpot already teach you last week. Okay. Another tools is the tools that help you to create or suggest you some indexing terms, natural language processing. So have a look at, again, food waste, right? Food waste. Food waste situation in Thailand. Use the credible sources of information like TDRI, yes, Thailand Development Research Institute. Yep. Okay. And copy and paste on and if. Use English, right? Use English, maximum 10. Okay, get suggestion. And you can see indexing terms that related to contents that you choose. Yes, so okay, food waste, waste recycling, food stuff, food production, household waste, blah, 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 from restaurant. So your responsibility is to draft from the keywords that you see. But anyway, our priority is to read it first, and then let the automatic tools or automatic indexing tools help you to generate some kind of keywords for you, and you just use these suggestions when you drafting or start writing your paper, right? But the perfect way is to read by yourself. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times it's okay. It's good. And try to summarize. I will say close your paper, printed paper, right? And just, read it out loud. Yes, that's another good strategy to prevent you from plagiarism. even you use some kinds of anif.org to tackle of your, of your research. Yeah, tackle of your research review or literature review. In other words. Okay. And another thing could be, let me try some. They call copy Fin to AI by National Library of Finland. Yes, it's a very good smart tools. Yes. So you see this screen? Do you see the screen? Just thumbs up. Can you see this screen now? Fin to AI. Okay, crap. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, crap. So you just enter URL and paste and fetch text, something, again, try to use English. Maximum 10 terms and get subject suggestions. Oh, sorry. It could be here. Copy again. Enter URL or even upload file and paste and fetch tag. English. Okay. So from automatic extraction, sometimes, they're talking about, as you can see here, greenhouse gases, carbon footprint, it's something like that. So it's, but anyway, again, the perfect way is to read by yourself. Twice or 3 and 4 times, but sometimes there are many reading lists or there are many documents that you have to read or you have to finish. Just use automatic tools to suggest some kind of indexing terms for you. Try to avoid using generative AI sometimes because they didn't summarize, but they shorten the passage, reading passages for you. I will say sometimes summarize versus shortening, right? The shortening version, because they try to make it short. They didn't try to summarize because, as you remember, when we was young, when we were student in high school, sometime when you make homework on summarization, you have to read it again and again to keep all of core messages from the original text, right? It's not just about shorten the text, it's about summarize and keep core messages from the original text. That's how the hardest work we ever did it. Yeah, and again, you have to do it in this coursework, and yeah, you have automatic tools to help you to do some kind of keywords on tags instead of suggest how does a summary version, right? A summarized version that you can use. The AI protect The AI generative, yeah, the generative AI tools. Okay. Last but not least, almost there. You feel sleepy now. Last but not least, it's about the AI tools that I use when I do a research. I use the tools I use is I use size space. Yes, size space. Copy. Yes, use size space. Because you can chat with the PDF, ask something. Yeah, July offer you, July Gemini or anything else. Yeah, Gemini and what Google Notebook LM. Yes. Anyone have tried SciSpace? Anyone? Can you try? No. How about Google LM? Google Notebook LM? How about Google Notebook LM? How about Google LM? Have you tested some? Just raise your hand. You have a use case of SciSpace or Google Notebook LM? Or you never heard both of them? Just cry. Goodness. Ui. Okay, crap. Never ever use this thing. Um, Talking about science space. Yes, it's almost finish our class today for today now. Yes, they have science space. The functions I always use is a citation generator. And today we learn about APA 7 edition style, right? In parentheses, or they have we use Control 7 to do that thing. And yeah, you have a citation generator as well. Yeah, I use it a lot. You see, I got some kind of, references that unfinished, have a, citation. I try to convert from APA to MLA, Modern Language Association style, MLA style. That's it a bit, you have to spend more time to do that thing. Just use AI to, help you to generate a new format or new style for you. And they have, yes, another thing, when I become peer reviewer or blind reviewer by myself. Yeah, someone asked me to do a peer review job. What I did is to use AI detector. Yes, to do AI detector to check up about the work from someone that's, essentially human, something like that. Yeah, I success now. Yes. This is my, my peer review jobs, peer reviewers job to check, how how your work, how the others work looks like use, I mean, AI or not. So yeah, try to use ChatGPT or generative AI responsibly, because they have many tools or many AI detector to catch up your wrongdoing behavior or something like that, which will be good, probable. And the last thing I will say, not do LM. That's my real example. Yes, that's my real example. It's me. Link data in libraries. That's my latest seminar in the libraries. And what I found is very, very helpful is, audio or podcast production or podcast producers that let me to, to listen to my work, because they have a dialogue, a long conversation between two people. They're talking about my work in podcast style. And I love this function as well. And I use it a lot in terms when I prepare for my oral presentation, when I prepare for my research article published in journals as well at the same time. And, share sound. Okay. Okay, studio, audio. Yes, and sorry, I got one. Studio. Yes. And they can generate the podcast of your work, and you can listen to your written work, right? With two people's voices. Let me demo something. This could be the last chance for today.
Welcome to another deep dive. This time we're tackling linked data in libraries.
It's a topic that's got folks in the library world buzzing.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's talking about how linked data is going to revolutionize how we interact with libraries.
It's not just about making things easier to find. It's about making information itself more connected, more meaningful,
Absolutely. And for this deep dive, we've got a whole stack of sources: articles, presentations, project, websites.
Okay,ครับ. So it's quite easy for you now to listen to your work, right? They talk out loud about your written work, and you can check, and you can, you can edit your contents quite easily now at the moment. So have you tried this one before? Okay, Cap. So the last one could be the last one. Now, the real last one. I copy. You can't miss. Why and twos. Can you see this screen now? Just let me know.ครับ. Thank you. Thank you. Why and? Yes, that's what we call text analytics. I don't know how to say text analytics corpus. Yes, corpus creation. Yeah, they use the relationship among words that's appearing in the literature, right? That we call digital humanities. Yes, we look at the frequency of words, the frequencies of key terms that they use in literature sometimes, but we try to make the literature studies more empirical. Yes, in terms of research methods, it's not, try to avoid bias, reduce some kind of human errors that, you like or dislike that kind of literature by counting, yeah, like you said, by counting a number of key terms or keywords and the relationships or connections between key terms in the literature. So please bookmark these tools in your, in your browser or in your Zotero 7 for today's. It's called why ants see through your text. So for this term, it's a little bit, yeah, I got 7 minutes. You can open and choose corpus. I would say I choose Shakespeare plays first, but luckily you can upload your files. I mean, English literature or English written text, right? Shakespeare plays and open, and they will create corpus for you. Corpus means a study of relationship among key terms appear in literature or written work or knowledge work, whatever. So if you can see from YN2s, we call this thing is digital humanities tools. So you see these screens, that's sum up. Yeah, almost finished now. Okay, crap run. Yeah, we call, corpus tools or YNs. They will create what clouds, right? So for Shakespeare's plays, they always talking about Lord, good and evil, Henry VIII, King, right? Or you put up the terms table. Yes, they have a trend of the term they use in Shakespeare's plays, or even create link. They got some kind of summaries. They count the frequency of words that they use, or documents or phrases, the words they use together, right? Just as a child, not should, right? A child in Shakespeare's plays, it's a ancient English language or something like that, and they have some kinds of trends of the words. So in theory, the terms or the words that the authors always use is mean key terms, right? They have a core messages about that thing, right? In theory, but in practice, that's why you study literature, right? Or culture studies as well, because there are hidden meaning, right, behind the terms they use. That's fine, that's fine. But for digital humanity, with a huge data, big data on the internet, or even in the some kinds of literature, some kinds of customer services, storage or something. So that's why we need some these tools to help us analyze the data that we call textual analysis or text analytics. So feel free, yeah, to use these YN tools with other written works or text. Yeah, I mean textual analysis or text, anything text-based contents, right? So could be very helpful. And that's it for today. Yes, that's it for today. Thank you for joining my class from start to finish now, 3 hours. So okay, so try it. So let me summarize what we learned today first before we finish our class. First, I introduce you to assignment 1 of this course, and it could be perfect if you submit us your outline of your small scale literature review. The second thing, we learn a lot about how to find information sources that we can trust and we can use in your research. In Thai, I suggest you Taijo system. Why we rely on Taijo system? Because if you read books, it takes at least 1 or 2 years until they release new books, right? But for articles in journals, it takes only 3 months or 4 months. So you can get the latest result of empirical research easily, Taijo, or in English, you can access to large CU reference databases. There are many databases that you can choose and try to be more specific to your area of research. And the third thing, we learn how to use Zotero 7, that's extract metadata or article metadata right on your laptop. And then Zotero 7 can help you generate APA 7 edition styles, either in-text citation and references or bibliography at the end of your paper, right? So you can do it. And we finished with AI tools that help you to generate indexing terms or highlight keywords, real keywords, and YNs. Why we recommend you only these tools? Because I try to encourage you to use AI responsibly and do DIY in terms of academic work, yeah, rather than heavily rely on generative AI in real life. Yes, and suggest you about how I use SciSpace to detect AI for my students' work that submit to you, submit to me. Sorry, submitted to me. Yeah, that's the point we learned today. So, any question you can, ask Ajahn Pimpot or even, write email to ask me directly. I will put my email address. If you got some question about the assignment 1, outline submission, how to find more information sources and more digital tools for organizing information that you get, just, do not hesitate to contact me. And that is all, because I asked you to, type in your ID student at the beginning of today's class. So I hope my lecture could be helpful for your research and assignment 1. That's it for today. Thank you for joining this class online. See you next time. Bye bye ครับ Thank you. You clap your hand. Thank you ครับ Bye bye. Thank you. See you next time in section 2.